Hey, good afternoon to all of our beautiful Soul family members out there. Happy Saturday, everybody. Today is Saturday, October the 9th. Time on my end is about 12:50 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So here we are on the weekend. I hope all of you are having a beautiful weekend this weekend. The weather's changing where I live in my neck of the woods. So we're starting to get a lot of the fall temperatures. In fact, on Timp Mountain, big mountain that I face just outside of my balcony. Just a few days ago we saw the first trickles of snow up there. So all the temperatures are changing, which actually means all the colors in the trees are changing and the flowers and the plants. So it's a beautiful time of year. And as I kind of mentioned the other day, one of my favorite things about this specific time of year is, I like my morning coffees, and this is the time of year that they come out with the pumpkin spice creamers. So I like those because I enjoy the pumpkin spice flavors. But I hope you're all having a beautiful weekend. I thought we would just connect right now and let's pull some tarot energies and let's see what the strong energies are taking place this weekend. And I feel like kind of going deep in today's tarot reading. So really looking forward to it. So I don't know about the rest of you, but I have a lot of Taurus energy in me, so I like to get comfortable. I like a home that's comfortable. And on the weekends, I love to get comfortable, especially in the evenings too. I'm a TV guy. So I love to read books, and I love to learn, I love to study. Usually if I'm watching something on TV, I'm trying to pull something from it. I'm trying to learn from it. So what have I been watching recently? We've been watching, there's a series on Apple TV called For All Mankind. It's a fictional series. It's about the moon landing, right? And the continuation of various moon landings that took place after there, and them setting up a moon base and all the competition between ourselves and Russia. So it's a drama, pretty interesting series. So I'd recommend that if any of you have Apple TV. What else have we been watching? So we try to get into Squid Game, right? It's the #1 movie on Netflix throughout the country right now, I think in America, maybe the world. But I couldn't really get into Squid Game that much. Honestly, at the end of the day, there's probably just a little bit too much violence in it. And it's not that I'm opposed to violence, but I've noticed, I used to be immune to it. But I've noticed, right, as I've aged a little bit and I've maybe slowed down a little bit in life, violence doesn't have that same appeal to me that it once had, right? Because I don't know, at the end of the day, I don't like to see people hurting other people. And even though it's just a movie, it's just fiction, I can get around that, but it doesn't pull me in like it did before. So I couldn't really get into Squid Game too much. The other series, Netflix series called Sex Life, which is actually a really interesting drama. I think there's just one season in it. Just about done with the first season. One of my favorite things to do on the weekends is I love to find a series that I just love and just lose myself to the series throughout the weekend. So, but Sex Life, interesting series, pretty graphic. It's interesting. Anyways, if any of you are interested in looking to watch something interesting, those are a few recommendations that you guys might like. Okay, before we get into today's tarot reading, it's Saturday, so I just want to relax, kick back with you guys. I want to take a few minutes and tap the crystal healing bowl, let it sing to us real quickly. So let's tap this real quick. Still going. Okay, it came through beautiful on this end. I hope you guys heard that nicely. Okay, so let's get into today's tarot reading. And like I said, let's just pull some energies and let's see what's going on in the world of energy. Keep in mind, we may be pulling up energies for you where it's like, gosh, these energies are resonating with what's going on in your life. And at the end of the day, it may not be energies that are resonating with you. It could be energies of somebody in your life, right? So just kind of pay close attention to what's coming out. Think about what's going on in your life and just, if it applies, apply it. If it doesn't, you can move on if you so desire. Okay, so I'm going to use my kind of changing decks. I want to pull, I'm just going to see how many energies come out real quickly as I shuffle the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. All right, tell us about the energies this weekend. what's going on this weekend? Okay, so we've got 3 energies that came out. Interesting. Let me just take a look at these energies here. I want to put them in order. Okay, so first energy that comes to us is the Ace of Wands. It's representing, a beginning, passion ignited. So we're talking about a very passionate beginning here for somebody out there. Looking at this candle here, she's holding it close to her chest. So we could be talking about matters of our, at the end of the day, we're talking about passion being ignited right here. Coming in right next to it, we have obstacles and challenges. Right? So in order, possibly, for this beginning, this passionate beginning to start, it looks like there may be a little bit of a leap of faith that needs to be taken here. Because here we see these feet that are walking across this blank. You see the empty space right here. So it needs to take this specific leap over to this other plank. So it's showing up as a bit of an obstacle and a challenge. We're going to pull some clarifying energies. And then coming in next, this is possibly the reward after overcoming the obstacle. You have financial and material changes. So taking this leap of faith and stepping into the world of changes in order to create this beginning for yourself. Passion ignited. All right, interesting. Let's pull some clarifying energies and let's go a little bit deeper. I'm going to switch you over to my Crystal Vision Tarot set. Let's begin with passion ignited. All right, tell us about passion ignited, please. The Magician wanted to come out. Somebody's pretty passionate here. The Magician representing the energy, your ability to be able to create and to manifest. Tell us more about this Magician energy. Why is the Magician showing up? Somebody has a plan, right? Page of Pentacles coming in attached to the Magician. So, look, at the end of the day, I feel like you're fired up, right? Feeling very passionate about this beginning right here. Could be the beginning of love, and we'll have to find out here. Could be the beginning of job as well. But there's definitely a beginning, and somebody has the Page of Pentacles. So you have a plan in place, right? Maybe a passionate plan. You know the steps that you want to take in order to create this beginning. Can you do it? Absolutely. You have the energy of the Magician here. These little 2 birds flying above the Magician's head, they kind of pop out to me. Right? So you may be in the energy of, I'm manifesting a beginning for 2. Maybe a very passionate beginning for 2 here. Let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about passion ignited, please. Okay, we've got the King of Swords coming in, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You may be in Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or the other person may be in Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. When the King of Swords comes up, it's letting us know you've arrived at this truth. Right? So you may have been thinking about this passionate beginning for a while. And when the King of Swords came out, it's like, wow, this is my truth. I know it's exactly what I want, and I know what plan that I have in order to create this beginning, and I've got the energy of the Magician to create it. Fantastic. Tell us more about this King of Pentacles, or this King of Swords, please. Why is this King of Swords showing up? Okay, coming in attached to the King of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords. So again, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So with the Knight energies, they always show up, right? And I feel like it's this Knight energy that comes in and he brings in a truth. So you have this King of Swords energy, right? A truth coming into him. And I feel like when the truth arrives, he or she knows it's their truth with the Knight of Swords attached to the King. Let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about passion ignited, please. Okay, interesting. So coming in next, we have another king. This time we have the King of Pentacles. I mentioned the King of Pentacles by accident just a few minutes ago. It may have been intuition, because here this king is just showing up. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. King of Pentacles energy could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's representing the energy of stability, right? Of security. This is somebody who's a hard-working energy. So what's coming in attached to the King of Pentacles energy is the Four of Wands, representing the energy of marriage. So, some of you out there you may be in the energy where you're thinking about marriage. If you're not thinking about marriage, you're thinking about commitment, right? Committing yourself to somebody or something in your life here. And it's this commitment coming in attached to the King of Pentacles. So you're feeling the energies of a lot of security and a lot of stability attached to either marriage or commitment right here. All right, but we have an obstacle to get around here. Tell us about this obstacle. What's the obstacle? What is the obstacle specifically? Okay, coming in next, you have the Eight of Cups energy, which is representing the energy of, I need to walk away from something in your life. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups energy and see if we can find out what it is somebody needs to walk away from. Tell us about the Eight of Cups energy, please. Too many energies there. Tell us more about the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles coming in attached to the Eight of Cups. So what it's telling us is whatever this energy is that you're being encouraged to walk away from may be difficult to walk away from, because she's walking out of the water, right? Water represents a lot of emotions and feelings. So you may feel some heaviness from what it is you're walking away from. But you're walking away from something in order to gain more balance in your life, right? I need to feel like I'm on solid, stable ground right here. Let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about these obstacles, please. Queen of Swords wanted to come out. We've got a little bit of work to do right here. When the Queen of Swords entered in, here we had the King of Swords too. And the Queen is coming in directly underneath the King of Swords. So we could be talking about a couple of relationship right here. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, right? Queen of Swords energy shows up when it's a very determined energy, right? When it's like, I need to embrace this determined energy. Use this sword, right, to cut away and to remove any energies in my life that are no longer serving you. Tell us what this Queen is cutting out of her life, please. Tell us what this Queen is cutting out of her life. Too many energies. Tell us what this Queen of Swords is cutting out of her life, please. Okay, so coming in attached to the Queen of Swords, now here we have the King of Cups. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, representing the energy of the King of Love. So we have this Queen of Swords, cutting away something in her life. I was trying to find out what it is. I'm going to ask again. But cutting away something in her life in order to make room for love, commitment. Tell us more about this Queen of Swords energy, please. What is she cutting out of her life? Tell us more about this Queen. Okay, So the Eight of Swords wanted to come out. So the Queen of Swords is in the energy of a little fearful, right? Maybe a little bit fearful. Could be a little bit fearful of commitment right here. So she's in the energy of trying to step away to remove whatever's bringing up the energy of fear for her. She may be fearful because of something that she's unable to see. She's wearing a blindfold over her eyes. Interesting. So, she's also in the energy of feeling a little bit trapped right here. So there could be a little bit of a fear of, when I commit here, am I going to feel trapped? That may apply to some people. Tell us more about material or obstacles and challenges, please. Okay, interesting. So coming in next, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is a work-related energy right here. Notice the figure right here. She's focused on her spin wheel, right? She's striving to become the best at what it is that she does. So I think she's saying, look, if I put my time in it, if I devote my time and attention to this, I really devote myself to it, what does it do? Changes your world completely, right? So how's this for commitment? How's this for a next step in life for you? So your ability to be able to, if you can devote yourself, to be able to step into a new world energy. So I feel like this is probably representing the energy of the commitment of the two people coming together. Excuse me. And this union may come together in beautiful divine timing right here, because you have Sagittarius coming out next, which is representing this perfect energy, right, of divine timing. When is it that divine timing happens, right? It's all about a balance. Notice she has a cup of water, and she pours the cup of water, representing emotions and feelings, onto fire. So she's pouring her emotions and her feelings mixed in with her actions. And when both of those energies are consistent, right, and they're timed perfectly, it creates the beautiful rainbow. And that's all about divine timing. And that's, in the energy of walking away from fear, because I need some balance here, because I want this commitment to come in place in beautiful divine timing right here. It's got to feel divine. Okay, now let's move down to financial and material changes. All right. It's interesting because we have the Four of Wands energy representing the energy of marriage, and I'm just looking at these rings here on these fingers. Tell us more about financial and material changes, please. I need to check to see if a card flipped. Yes, it did. Okay, so one energy wants to come out right now. You have Scorpio's energy, representing something coming to an ending. And it makes sense, right? That something would come to an ending if you're getting ready to step into some financial and material changes here. Let's ask about what's coming to an ending. What's coming to an ending? Six of Swords, right? Representing the energy of, I need to walk away from something. She's been in battle, and here in this image, right, you can see that she's chosen to lie down her swords and turn her back and to walk the other direction. So she's in the energy of walking the other direction, right? And for good this time, with the energy of the Death card coming in attached. Tell us more about financial and material changes, please. Ten of Wands wanted to come out. So walking away from what feels like it's been a long journey, where there's a lot of burdens on the back of this horse, right? So maybe you feel like, look, in this last journey, I feel like I've been carrying the burdens, not just my burdens, but I've been carrying the burdens of others as well. So when it shows up as a 10, this is letting you know, right? The energies are available to end what feels like it's been a long journey. So for some of you, right, maybe it's been a long time coming, waiting for this commitment right here. Let's find out a little more about this Ten of Wands. Tell us more about the Ten of Wands, please. I'm ending one journey in my life, and you're going after another journey right here, right? You're going to go after what's going to bring you the most happiness in life. This is a very independent energy, where it's like, I'm chasing my dreams right here. So maybe your dream is to connect right here and to experience this marriage or this commitment. But Nine of Cups energy, she takes out her dandelion, she makes a wish, and she blows it up into the sky. As above, so below. She's creating, she's manifesting. So, pretty beautiful energy to come in right after what feels like you're ending a long journey in your life. You know, freeing yourself from a lot of that baggage. All right, tell us more about financial and material changes, please. Fantastic energy coming in next, right? So whatever, the choice that you're making here, the decision, right? You're making a choice for your own happiness right here. This is your own wishes coming true, which inevitably is going to put you in the energy of the Empress, right? So we're talking about this Four of Wands commitment, whatever energy it represents to you, right? It's giving you the opportunity to feel your value and to feel your worth, right? To really be recognized for your value and your worth. And maybe that recognition comes in with the commitment right here. Tell us more about the Empress energy. Tell us more about the Empress energy, please. Knight of Wands coming in attached to the Empress. So this is the fastest moving of the Knight energies. You can tell because this horse shows up on its hind legs. So he comes in a hurry. So you have speed, quickness, and movement coming in quickly. Bring in somebody the energy of the Empress right here, where you really have the opportunity to feel your value and to feel your worth, to know at the end of the day that you're loved, right? Wow, fantastic. I think I'm done with today's tarot love reading, because it turns out I wasn't planning on a love reading. We just see what energies come out. But at the end of the day, this looks like a love reading for somebody or for a lot of people out there. Look, I hope these energies resonate with each and every one of you. You know, whether it was the whole tarot reading or maybe it was just a part, maybe just a small chapter in this reading. Either way, I hope you connected. I hope you're able to just sit down, relax, enjoy the background music, enjoy the energies that come out, enjoy the connection that we share. Anyways, I enjoyed it, so thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I always feel like I'm talking to each and every one of you whenever I hear. I'm looking at the camera, but I feel like I'm looking at you. Okay, guys, it's a beautiful Saturday in the world. Wishing you all the very best. Go out, make it happen today. Manifest and create a beautiful weekend for yourselves. Thanks for being here, and thank you for the love and the support.